You join me today as we try and find a system that not only works, but gets results. Hello, it's a very warm welcome to episode 9 of Project Turnaround, where we try and turn around one of the sides that has fallen out of the Premier League, and in this case, it's Brentford. My name's Mark, and on today's episode, we have for you two games. First up, both in Championship, I should say. First up, Birmingham City, and then Rotherham. But the big thing that we've got to try and do is to find a system that fits the team, that would mean that we have a turnaround in fortunes and actually gets us results. So that's what we are trying to do today. If you do enjoy the episode, please leave me that big thumbs up, subscribe and hit the notification button. Helps me immensely here on YouTube, especially with FM24 literally just around the corner. Talking about FM24, if you're going to buy it and haven't done so yet, I can save you some money. Go for the link that's in the description below. Hit that. Use the code that is down there as well. Saves yourself some money, gets it cheaper than Steam and Epic, and will give you access to the beta version when it comes out. We're thinking possibly this Friday. So you need to get on it fairly quickly, and having done all that, it will help the channel as well and supports me in producing more videos, hopefully, that you will like in the future. Let's have a look and see what's been going on since you were last with us. Well, this is what's been happening since you were last with us. We have played 2 games. We were going to play 3 games, to be fair, but Burnley, that was in our next game run, got postponed because of international duties. So we do have a little bit of a rundown to the Birmingham game, which is our first game of the episode. But you will see that we have managed to scrape a couple of wins. I say scrape a couple of wins, a couple of wins and a couple of clean sheets, which is more to the point. Which means that this little run is looking a bit better now. Yeah. Excellent stuff. Queen's Park Rangers was the first team that we played. Perez getting a goal in that one. We'll have a look at that in just a moment. But I think you might want to look at the tactic that we've changed to. It's a 4-4-3. I think we've been trying similar in our other save. Didn't work, but I have had a little bit of a change around. There's 2 things that have happened here. So we're playing this 4-4-3 with wing backs, a central defender, a ball-playing defender, and then playing with 2 wide players on attack, 2 central midfields, and 2 in attack, which seems to be doing wonders. But the other thing that we've changed is we've dropped David Raya to the bench. My assistant manager keeps wanting to play him, but we bought in Strakosha, and to be honest, he's not done too badly since he's come in, I have to say. Last 2 games, he's had a 7.5, and the last game, he had a 7.4. I've put the mockers on it now because he'll just behave badly in the next match, which will be really, really annoying. As he's done wonders since he's come in. Let's hope he can keep up that good form as we move into the games. Let's have a bit of a closer look then at that win against Queen's Park Rangers and the win against Watford. Queen's Park Rangers, bit of a tight affair. As you will see, we had some nice little yellow, these greeny yellowy things that I quite like. And all that. And Perez gave us the win. We had 16 shots, 3 on target. They had 3 shots, nothing on target. We had 1.2 XG. They had a 0.6 XG, 65% of the possession. Priet to Perez. Yarmolek, De Silva chips it into Perez, and Perez siphons it into the side netting. It was the only goal that we needed, and we managed to keep them at bay as well. A nice, tidy little win, that one. Then we went to Watford, to Vicarage Road, so on the road, and we had 19 shots, of which 7 were on target. a 2.23 on the XG, 51% of the possession. They have 15 shots, 5 on target, so we weren't cutting them out quite so much. We're a better team in a way. I think Watford were third when we met them in this game. 1.99 on the XG, 49% of the possession. But again, it was Perez that got us underway after 20 minutes. Again, a nice little goal. Pender is out wide here, playing that dual thing. Perez slips the defender, chips the goalkeeper. Neat little put away. And we're 1 up after 20 minutes. 1-0 at half time. And then Luis Pender gets his goal. Lafille gets a foot in. Pender, lucky really, come off the post. But it all counts. And it's nice to see a bit of luck going our way as well. That could come in quite key. So 1-0 and a 2-0 win, which means that we are now 7th in the Premier League, having moved up. I think we were about 13th last time you were with us. It's all very tight here, though, and we could soon drop down if we slip up. But we also have a game in hand over the teams immediately above us, which also means if we were to win that game in hand on 24 points, we would slip up to 5th place as it currently stands. So that would do the world of good, of course, and put us in quite a neat position. Some way off of Crystal Palace, league leaders, still only lost that one game so far this season. Sheffield United in 2nd, but I think at the moment we just want to get up into those playoffs and cement ourselves with a playoff spot. Right, I don't think there's anything more to show you or tell you. What we're going to do is we're going to go and have a look at the team that will face Birmingham at St Andrews in this first game of the episode. And 14 days have passed and we've ended up on the 25th of November. And we have the game in Sky Bet Championship Matchday 16 against Birmingham City. And this is the team that will face them. Strakosa, Beth Sorensen, Murray, Janssen and Roslev making up the defensive line. Sharaway, Bidstrup, Camera and Lafille are our midfield. Pender and Perez are up front. Raya, Stevens, Starfelt, Lewis Potter, Preet, Winks and Zachary are on the bench. And this is how the two sides face up for this match. They're playing a flat back three, two wing backs. We're playing our 4-4-2. Stravokoska in goal, of course. Not confirmation of the two teams. Birmingham City are down in 16th with 16 points as it currently stands. And then the teams. Our first highlight comes 1.5 minutes in. It's a goal kick. Pender has the ball. Perez goes out wide to Lafille. Lafille's not going to get there, but it's only cleared as far as Roslev. Roslev goes down that wing. Roslev cuts it back to Camera. Camera to El Sharaway. And El Sharaway gets his 4th of the season. This is a bit more like it. 2 minutes in, and I'm not sure, it might be 3 minutes. We'll look at the clock as the goal goes in. Roslev cutting it back for Camera. Camera swipes the ball in. El Sharaway just inside the 2 minutes. And we go 1 up. Lafille with a free kick now. Swings it in. It's headed over the top by Janssen. Birmingham have a free kick. Lyons Foster to Gardner. And swept that one out wide to Buchanan. James is in. And James has scored. They've got the equaliser after 17 minutes. And Beth Sorensen missing the interception here, apparently. Is this Beck Sorensen? It is. And that was the ball that he missed. He should have cut that one out. Through to James. James beats Strakowska. Sorensen on that far side. Bidstrup. Sorensen and crosses it in. It's headed clear. And Hall heads it on. Mari will bring it down to Roslev. Janssen. Bidstrup. Bidstrup to Sorensen. Sorensen into space. Al Sharaway. Al Sharaway tries to get it in. It took a deflection. And Birmingham come away again. We have to be careful, because they look a bit dangerous. And that's gone out to Buchanan. And we maybe need to cut him out. But Murray's cut that one out this time. Bidstrup. El Sharaway. Can we catch him on the break? Openda. Perez. Perez through to Lafay. Lafay's in. Lafay scores. His first of the season. It's 2-1 after 23 minutes. And, yeah, where we looked as if once we went a goal behind, we were going to struggle, it's a little bit more forthwith. Lovely through ball to Lafay. Lafay just tucks it away. They have a corner. Osborne with an outswinger. It's, well, not quite sure what happened there, but it's cleared. Sort of. Oh, dear. And Strakowska has a howler, and they go 2-2 after 33 minutes. Oh, dear. I told you singing his praises, didn't I? Would do no good. Hall it was. Had a shot. Strakowska. Oh. Strakowska out wide to Sorensen. Mari crosses it to Roslev. Roslev comes forward. Perez in space for Openda. Goalkeeper makes a fine save, and it's gone away for a corner on that far side. Lafay with the corner. Swung in. It's headed clear though. Openda is going to leave it. And no more highlights. It's half time. And twice we've taken the lead. Twice we've been pegged back. Birmingham playing better than us at the moment. 8 shots, 3 on target. 0.75, 46% of the possession. We've had 6 shots, 4 on target, 0.82, 54% of the possession. I say they're playing better than us. It's pretty even Stevens, really. It's a bit of a topsy-turvy match, and we need to be trying to get something out of it. Sharaway after 2 minutes. Jordan James getting the equaliser after 17. Lafay with a lovely shot after 23, getting his first goal of the season. But George Hall getting the equaliser after 33. It's all square at half-time at St Andrews. First highlight of the second half. 56 minutes on the clock. It's a free kick. Mari plays it across. Roslev loses out. And I am tempted to take Roslev off. Hogan's going to get there. Oh, Murray clears it, but only as far as Osborne. It's still alive. It's still dangerous. But Lafay tracks back and stops. And with 57 minutes on the clock, we're going to make that change. Roslev is come off. Finn Stevens comes on to replace him. And that's our only change for the moment. Etheridge with a goal kick. Fired that one long. Murray heads it down to Bidstrup. Sharaway comes inside. Bidstrup. Bidstrup finds Openda, but Openda's not on it. I think he's suffering from a little bit of fatigue from the internationals. Perez, oh, bad control, and he misses out on that. Through Hogan, goes out wide to Osborne. Osborne is checked back in. Oh, Bakuna. Oh, it's bouncing around there, but it's gone over the top. Sorensen with a throw in now to Bidstrup. Sorensen. El Sharaway. Oh, what a poor pass that was. And we're in trouble again. Cross deep. Oof. And with 67 minutes on the clock, making 2 changes this time round. Lewis Openda, yellow card and not playing particularly well. We brought on Lewis Potter to replace him. He swapped with Perez in positioning up front. Janssen comes off and he's replaced by Carl Starfelt. They have a free kick. Watts with the free kick gets it out wide to Hogan. Hogan will chip it back. And Gardner Hall Strakosha. Mari. Bidstrup back to the goalkeeper. Strakosha. Goes out wide to Sorensen. Sorensen to El Sharaway. He finds Perez. El Sharaway again now. Has Bidstrup in support. Bidstrup through to Perez. Perez through to Lewis Potter. Lewis Potter hits the woodwork. And we are unlucky. I think he was offside anyway. And with 85 minutes on the clock, our final two changes. Mads Bidstrup is off. Harry Winks comes on for him. Can Harry do something? And we have also taken off Pontus Jansson. And we have brought on Carl Starfelt, I think. No, we haven't. I'm telling lies. Sharaway's come off for Priet out on the left-hand side. Sorry, I do apologise. That was the previous change, wasn't it? And as I say, we have taken off Mad Bidstrup in central midfield and brought on Harry Winks. Etheridge with the ball. 87 minutes on the clock. Ball gone out. Stevens heads that down to Lafay. Lafay on the ball then. As we come forward, can we sneak this late? Lewis Potter! Yes, we can! 5th goal of the season. And on 88 minutes, we take the lead. Surely that is the win. And we've done a splendid job. Lafay down that wing. Lovely ball in. Lewis Potter. Lovely side-footed into the side of the net. It might not be all over yet, Roberts, but Strakosha comes out and makes amends for his meals earlier. What's he going to do now? Into the 90th minute. Long ball forward. We haven't seen how much extra time we've got yet. Winks gets that for Lewis Potter. Lewis Potter's in again. Oh, he's missed it. Oh, no, he hasn't. Perez is the scorer. It stands. It's 4-2. And we've made this look easy on a 90 minutes. And it's 4-2. I thought Lewis Potter was going to get his second. So did he. Took a deflection. But Perez was there to put it away. And highlight from kickoff. Zamba Longa. Gardner might not be over yet. Goals-wise. Pablo Murray. Vinks heads that down. Oh, Hogan's in. And Hogan scores. It's not all over goals-wise. Offside, though. It doesn't stand. We have 4 minutes of injury time. We'll see it now. Yeah, he's gone offside. Well spotted linesman. And it's all over. We've snuck another win. Another 3 points on the board. And that man Perez is coming to his own now. Player of the match. 4 key passes. 3 clear-cut chances created. And a goal to boot. Lafay also playing very, very well. Had an assist. A clear-cut chance. A goal. And 5 key passes. He's done very, very well today as well. Strakosha not having the best of days, as I prophesised, but he saved the day in the end. And Dennis Preet coming on. No, sorry, Lewis Potter coming on and getting an 8.3 as well. And a goal to boot. Harry Winks, 4 key passes. He did well when he come on, didn't he? And 2 clear-cut chances he created. That's done us good. And we'll have a look and see how that affects the table. Well, just a few games ago, we'd have imploded. But as it is, we haven't on this occasion. We've actually come out top. And well done as well. 4-2 in the end. Very tight. 2-2 until the very latter stages. In fact, till 88 minutes. And we brought on Lewis Potter and did a bit of a switch round and worked wonders. We are up to 6th on 27 points. Still a game in hand, which would move us up into 5th ahead of Watford if we were to win that game. Just 4 points then behind Wolves in 4th place. 15 points behind Crystal Palace as it stands. But still a little way to go. Derby, Huddersfield and Queen's Park Rangers in the drop zone as it currently stands. Well, there's nothing further to report in news items. We have got through to the Rotherham game. And Rotherham we played today. 14. Never played them before. They are 14th in the championship table as it currently stands. And, well, The expectation is for a win, but as we know, things don't always work out as you expected. And this is the team that we will face Rotherham with in the Sky Bet Championship match day 17. Raya, no, it's not Raya in goal. I did a quick last thing he changed. Trakoshka stays in goal. Sorensen, Murray, Janssen and Stevens are our defensive line. Stevens coming in to replace Roslev on that right side. Sharaway, De Silva, Vinks and Lafay are our central midfield. Lewis Potter and Perez, who had an absolutely stupendous finish to the last game, lead the attack up front. Rea, Roslev, Priyat, Apenda, Starfelt, Yamalek and Zakari are on the bench. And playing our 4-4-2. Rotherham playing a 4-3-3. Matt Taylor is their manager. Rotherham in 14th with 22 points. We are currently in 6th on 27 points. Confirmation of the two teams for you. First highlight, just inside 2 minutes. And it's a highlight for Rotherham. But Perez gets there, winks. Lewis Potter finds Sharaway. Sharaway is coming forward. Sharaway didn't score it. De Silva takes a swipe, but it's taken off his feet. Winks from outside the area, just wide. A corner now. Lafay with an outswinger. Swings it out. It's headed clear. Sharaway back to Lafay. Lafay crosses it deep, and it's Lewis Potter, but an offside. And it was Lafay that was offside. Johansson with that ball forward. Murray heads it down, but only to a Rotherham player. And it's gone out wide. But Stevens is there. Stevens! Oh, I thought he was going to lose that ball there. Janssen, Winks. Stevens, Lafay. Lafay, back to Winks. Winks finds Janssen. Janssen to De Silva. De Silva looking for Perez. It's just a little bit too ahead of him. And they tidy up. Rotherham are causing all sorts of problems. More problems than we would have expected, really. Rathbone. And he's got Wills in. Oh, it's come back off the post. Bit of luck there. Murray clears it, but only as far as Ogbean. Ogbean. Sorensen. A little bit of luck going our way. Lewis Potter's picked up a yellow card, I notice. Back to De Silva. De Silva swivels on the ball, but he's got Murray deep. De Silva has come off of the defender. De Silva's not playing particularly well. Janssen winks. Lewis Potter. Oh, off the woodwork. And it was offside as well. Janssen. And Sorensen tidying up. Winks. Murray. Sorensen. De Silva. Back to Sorensen. De Silva, Sorensen. Perez out to Sharaway. Sharaway comes forward with this ball. Sharaway, Sorensen. Sorensen back to Sharaway. Heads it down to Lewis Potter. Oh, and he misses the target. Clear the ball. Janssen is there. De Silva. Winks. Lafay. Stevens. Back to Lafay. Lafay. Crosses it in. It's clear by Humphreys. Sorensen heads it down to De Silva. De Silva has a shot. Ooh, not far wide. And half-time comes. And we've done everything but hit the target. Rotherham have had one shot all game. 0.19. 30% of the possession. We've had 14 shots, but yet to hit the target. Lewis Potter did have it in the back of the net, but it was ruled out for offside. An XG of 1. 70% of the possession. We just need to keep going in the second half. And that long ball. Sorensen cuts it out. Janssen is there. Murray. De Silva. Sorensen. Sorensen floats one in for Lewis Potter. Is he going to get there? He's won it. He has. And that is a goal. 6th goal of the season for Lewis Potter. And Lewis Potter doing very, very good. Spoke to him at half-time, and he's obviously taken the inspiration on board and puts that away. He didn't look as if he was going to get there. The goalkeeper was there outside the area, couldn't handle it. Lewis Potter took it off his feet and put it in the back of the net. 1-0. Cross it into the box. Didn't make it. Winks, heads it down. But Rathbone comes forward. Willis. Keep him at bay. Keep him at bay. Cut that out. And Pablo Murray pulls Wills down. It's a penalty. And Strakowska can't make a hero of himself. It's 1-1. Hugel, the scorer. With 65 minutes on the clock, we're going to make 3 changes. Beck Sorensen, who I didn't think he was playing too badly, but he's getting tired. We've taken him off. We've swapped Stevens from the right to the left, and Roslev comes on in that right wing-back position. Perez has come off. He's not. He's been not influential today. So we've taken him off, and Openda comes on for him. And Pablo Mare, he's come off and has been replaced by Kyle Starfelt. Roslev tidying up in defence. Goes out wide to El Shaarawy. Stevens through to Openda. Openda is in! Oh, and he didn't hit that with any conviction, did he? And with 83 minutes on the clock, making our final 2 changes. Dennis Preet comes on for El Shaarawy, who's not had a bad game, to be honest. And we've also taken off Josh De Silva and brought on Yahar Yarmalek. But there are no more highlights. And that penalty that we gave away, Jordan Hugel getting the equaliser, and I'd have probably had it the other way round, managing to maybe get a draw against Birmingham and beating Rotherham. It just goes to show you what a topsy-turvy thing it is, really. And Strakowska has had 2 games that hasn't been particularly splendid after having a few games where he's been very, very good. So, I don't think that's particularly good. He might go back to the bench for that. But all in all, not a bad result, I guess. But we could have got more 3 points, I think. And this is how the table looks at the end of that. We are down to 7th, having only managed to get a draw there, which is really cooling, because we can't even catch Watford now, as it turns out. But compared to a couple of games ago, we would have been thinking it, dropped out of the playoff places here, and we need to keep choving away. Just 1 point behind Bristol City, who are in 6th place on 29 points. But we are 4 points adrift now of Watford in 5th place. And so we need to keep the pressure up there. Well, disappointing end to the episode after a little run that we've had of good results, and just blotted our copybook a little bit there. Unfortunately, I guess we had one ruled out for Lewis Potter as well. So produced the chances, just didn't put them away, really. Wolves and Burnley offline. We're going to come back for Coventry and Peterborough in the next episode. I think, is that right? Yeah, and then we're going to come back for Bristol City and Stoke. Bristol City in the Carabao Cup quarter-final. Stoke in the Championship, and then we'll be coming back at the start of the transfer window. Probably Derby and the FA Cup 3rd round tie. Not sure when the draw is for the FA Cup 3rd round. Let's have a quick look at the schedule. 3rd round draw comes up on the 11th of December. 11th of December. So it will be, just before the end of the next episode. So during the next episode, we will have the... Is that what I want to do? Actually, might come back. We'll play one game. We'll come back for Burnley and Coventry, or will we? And then the draw for the I don't know. We'll come back somewhere around there. Anyway, I haven't really worked it out yet. You can see, can't you? Anyway, we're performing a little bit better than we were. Thank goodness for that. I hope you've enjoyed today's episode. If you have, don't forget to leave me that big thumbs up, subscribe, and hit the notification button. Keeps you up to date with all future episodes of Project Turnaround and our other series, of course, To Be a Legend, which is coming to an end very, very soon, as they are released. Of course, FM24 just around the corner. The beta might be later on this week. Who knows? So stay tuned for what's going to happen with FM24 and when the beta comes out. If you haven't bought your copy of FM24, don't forget the link is below and a code to save your money, and it helps the channel as well. And if you do it, a big thank you very, very, very much. The best way to keep update what's happening on this channel, especially with FM24 around the corner, is to follow me on Twitter at JustOffsideFM. New episodes of Project Turnaround are released every Tuesday and Friday at 4:15 p.m. Thank you for watching. Hope to see you for the next episode. It's going to be episode 10. It's out on Friday, maybe along with the beta. Who knows? We'll see you then. See you later in the week. Bye-bye.